Heyo. What's up, everybody? It's the Takester. What's up, everybody? Can't too early in the morning to do the voice, but yeah, it's me, the Takester. It is I. I'm glad everybody enjoyed that. I had fun doing that. That was silly. All right. I know I'm going to have to move this shit further at some point, right? Because it's going to be like, no, that's definitely in the way for all the new missions you're going to be doing out here. Thanks, Arm Society. Man, let me tell you guys something. I am excited to be on this morning with you. I'm always excited to be on with you, but we are... Fuck it, I don't care. We are 2 minutes away from an extra video coming out today that I'm very excited about. You guys are getting a 2-minute scoop. 8 o'clock, I believe. I think it's 8. New video drops. This sucks. I wonder if I can, Here, let's see if this will... Yeah, there we go. Stop. Okay, that's good. Are you going to add a burger emote? Oh, that's a good question. Maybe I will. Maybe I will. As a Costco employee, I was cringing during your life hack. You know, I got a bunch of emails from Costco employees that were like, "We love when you do that, and we encourage it." And a lot more people do that than you realize. And I was like, "Oh, it's good to know I'm in good company." On top of Gears Part 7, yeah, 17. Sorry, on top of Gears Part 17, which should be the second to the last Gears part, I think. Maybe the last. I don't remember. We gotta be getting close on there. This is exactly what the game had in mind when they created this mission, to pick stuff up with a crane and move it out of a location. They were like, they're going to think we want them to use a crane, but we don't. We want them to just bash into stuff. Okay. Nope, not with you, though. We'll go ahead and do Eula the real way, huh? Whoa, calm down. What are we... Jesus. Get the fuck over here. Have you ever played Spin Tires? Hold on a second. No, I don't think so. Doesn't seem like it's in my library. Thought it sounded familiar, but I guess it didn't. I miss being 5 years old. All right. Oh, first of this series? Oh, no, I didn't play it then. I played Mud Runner a little bit. Snow Runner for thousands of hours. Expeditions a little bit. And then, yeah, then this. I'm definitely a Roadcraft guy. Above all else. As much as I loved SnowRunner, I'm really into Roadcraft. What are the chances that's going to be an issue for me later? Really good. Missed the the Borderlands 4 streaming. Fun enough to keep playing. Yeah, I didn't play all weekend, but I intended to. I just got busy with other stuff. And for some reason, I got stuck playing Spray Paint Simulator all weekend, and I could not stop playing it. But yeah, I liked it. I'll get back to it. I'd like to keep playing it with the guys, do videos in it. But I don't know. Oh, brakes are on. No wonder. My partner's going to try out Roadcraft. Hell yeah. It's a good game. I hope they like it. No hard feelings if they don't. It's not for everybody, although it should be. Definitely a Roadcraft guy, says the streamer who's got a 50-part series. Yeah, that's a good point. That is a good point. Oh, dear. It's a lot of stuff. Please don't roll back in there. Oh, no. I should not have gone down that. Let me swing back around, get a better sense of what we're looking at here. Not. I guess I just. Oh, I see. I see. It's a lot. That's okay. We're going to sit for a second. My wife and kids are going to Disney World this weekend, and I'm staying home so I get to eat whatever restaurant dinner I want without having to worry about meals or my wife's unfortunate tendency to be a bit picky. It's the simple pleasures in life, Mark. You love your family more than anything, but every once in a while, when you don't have to like consider other people and your basic desires, like what to eat, it is really nice. I must admit. Every new job typically changes your situation for the better. What if Mark the Frog was AI this whole time? It was an AI experiment. We just had no idea. That'd be crazy. Journey to the Center of Regulation, huh? Is that? Let's see what's up. Check the Patreon real fast. Oh, yeah, look at this. Journey to the Center of Regulation. What does it say? Let's see. Geoff, Gavin, Nick, and Eric grab the keys and drive to the center of the regulation universe, Deputy Indiana. We're paying for Fuck Face Off Season 1 bets whether we all know it or not. Wow. 32-minute video of us going to Indiana on a road trip. That'll be fun. I'm not AI, and you're not the first person to accuse me of that. That's awesome, Mark. See, I'm on to something with you. Hey, what's up, Bash? 2 more drinks. Any hidden food spots down south of William Cannon? I'll be honest, I haven't been down William Cannon Way in years. I just don't have any. I mean, I guess I go to South Park Meadows to go to Target sometimes, or like Marshall's or whatever. My wife makes me eat at Texas Roadhouse a lot, but I don't know that I would recommend it as a hidden food spot. Just a chain that's affordable that my wife and her friends like a lot. But as far as like cute spots down south, there's a ton. I know that a bunch have opened up in the last few years, but I'm ignorant to them. Little Darlin was like the last thing I knew about, and that's been around for a decade. Dark Side Olympics, yeah, I agree. 30 minutes to get to Deputy from Austin. I need that cat. Oh, dude, it was about a 16-hour, 17-hour drive. Hold up, you're in Austin? Oh, I am. Only... I was trying to figure out how long I've been here the other day. I think 31 years is how long I've been in Austin now. Long-ass time. Maybe too long. Maybe I've been here too long to be able to leave. I don't know. I worry about that. No, you ain't making up that, huh? And you're backing into the... You motherfucker. First off, you need to knock it off. Are you really going to be stuck like this? Stop moving right back into the exact same fucking spot. Oh, Christ. Let me pull this in anyway. Maybe I can knock it into me. Thanks for the sub, London Hayes. Austin versus Alabama. That's not a fair contest for Alabama. Nailed it. Nailed it. Uh-oh. Got myself in a bit of a predicament here. Let's just back up. It's the problem with leaving all this trash like right outside the circles. I still have to navigate around. It makes it actually worse in some ways. Come on. Gotta do it this way. No, not you. What are you doing? There you go. Stupid. Stupid. Let's get it out over here. Start hanging out over on this side. All this stuff. Going to DC in October to support my dad running the Marine Corps Marathon. I hope the weather isn't too poor. Oh, I'm sure it'll be fine in October. It'll be nice in fall. Probably be great weather for running a marathon. I live in New Braunfels. Nice. I like New Braunfels. Do they issue you a tube when you're born in New Braunfels? They're like, welcome to New Braunfels. Welcome to Earth. Here's your tube. Get to the river. Get to floating. Would you attach to something, please? Do you know how hard it is to take 4 people on a road trip to Deputy, Indiana in a company where we make content every single day and keep it from an audience for 2 weeks? That's one of the harder things we've done, is not spoil our Deputy trip. I'm pretty proud of us for not fucking that up. Yeah, Incommunicado goes fast after Sunken, but I liked Deluge a lot. I spent a lot of time in Deluge. It's a long one. I really enjoyed it though. I feel like you get to build a lot of good stuff in Deluge. Wait, you guys went to Deputy? Yeah. Yeah, we did. Is that gonna be Patreon only? No, it should be on YouTube already. My son watches Regulation with me, so we watch after school. That's cool. It's a meaty one too. I think it's over 30 minutes, so it'll take some time. Yeah, we took a surprise road trip to Deputy a few weeks ago, and had the time of our lives, for sure. I'm getting a little sick of doing this. Of course, I didn't want to do it to begin with. This is one of the things about this. You know what? I could probably just throw it in there. Would it? Do you think it'll? Do you think it'll still be? Does it have to be out of the circle or off the ground? Right? Let's see. Like if I were to put it in here. Oh, interesting. Oh yeah, definitely. Oof. Well, I don't think I can really put him anywhere out of the way. Just drag him somewhere. Guess I should maybe I'll just be smart about this and just move these guys over. Well, and here I thought one of our own caught you guys in Deputy and blew the whistle. Nope. No, we were in and out. Like a whisper in the night. I am so excited for that video to be out, though. First off, I think it's a really funny video. I think Gavin did a phenomenal job editing it, which you guys will all see. But also, so much to talk about. Pretty much this week's upcoming episode of Regulation, which comes out on Wednesday, obviously, the podcast will be very, very heavily deputied, except for a story I have to tell the guys immediately. Oh, shit. Oh, this guy, too. Don't want to miss him. And those guys. We'll do them next. That's not going to go. I get all hung up. That's fine. Thank you. I'll be doing that. going to have to do a supply run probably at some point. And it's going to most definitely mean all this is in the way. I don't see how it's possible that it wouldn't be. And that we'll just be going, fuck, fine, we'll deal with it now. But I'm going to hold out hope that we don't have to and that this is enough. This little half-assed amount of work is enough. I don't know why I can't just throw it in the fucking roofless building, but whatever. Guess they need the inside for something. Building stuff. Oh, goodness. Hell yeah. Okay. Gotta be getting close. I think there's got what, one or two more to go, I think, that I saw. Of course, it'll probably just turn more on after we knock those two out. You. And you. Might as well just keep on driving around instead of turning around. Will the next Scurbler come out before the end of the year? Yeah, we hope to have one by Christmas. As a matter of fact, we've placed the order, so we were hoping to have one in by October. I don't think that'll happen. So we changed it up a little bit, found a different one that design that we like a little bit more. Might even like it more than the Cosmic Gerpler. And we'll be trying to get that one out by Christmas. But, you know, supply chains and China, and it's all very difficult to get stuff. Difficult and expensive to get stuff quickly these days, so go. Nice. Dick head. Fine. Let's do it this way. This better be it. It is. Thank God. All right. Let's see where we're sitting with objectives now.
Now that the entrance to the lab is clear, all thanks to you, it's time to get some materials in. You don't really need to bring them on your own, though. Just plan a route for our trucks from the concrete plant.
Now, I don't think we're going to do a lid. It seems like the Wendy's lids and Slurpee lids work pretty well. So, you know, those are free. I'll let you guys use those. What's the tariff on 10,000 grapplers? I'll get back to you. I think we're going to order 11,000 this time. We basically took every bit of money we've made on the store this year and turned it back into ordering product for the holidays and for the end of the year. So, like, a bunch of stuff coming. But it was pricey for sure. Anyway, I'm very happy that the Journey to the Center of the Regulation Universe episode has come out. Bonus video today. Check it out if you get a chance. I am sad it took us as long as it did to get there, but I'm so happy that we did. I'm so happy that I did. What do we got going on here? We got the send supplies to the excavation area, figures, and then repair the piping system, supply route, relay stations. Oh, that's not bad. A lot of stuff around here. Let's do this infrastructure route. And where are we going? Right here, of course. Uh-oh. That's not what I want. Where are we going? Oh, boy. How do we get over there? That's not what I wanted to do either. Let's get back to this. Okay. So, I need to get you... How do we get to you? Down here. Around here. Around here. Ugh. Okay. All right. That seems... Is there any way this way? All right. Here we go. Around here. No. Goes to shit. I can make a bridge. When was the last time we made a bridge? Let's see. Can we go from here? Just need 7 concrete. We don't have it, but we can get it. Let's do this, right? Let's live a little. Let's make a fucking bridge. All right, where's the concrete factory? Or I could go buy it. Nah, I don't want to buy it. I'll just make it. Plenty of concrete on this map. I don't need me buying shit. That's going to be over on this side then? Or is this the steel pipes? So then it's over here. Not too far. Okay. So, kind of where we are. It's even perfect. Even better. Okay. So where is there a vehicle around here? Not really. You. Yeah, I can use you. Jesus Christ. I'm in distress. God damn. Dreaming of a Gerple Christmas. Good morning. Free hugs, Ryder. Bomb Cop colorway is a great idea. Need a straw lid for Nick that cannot accept a straw. We, the original straw, we had the silly straw. I wanted to call it the Slurpler. Is that what we called it? I can't even remember if that's what we called it or not. Or if we just called it the... Everything's a dumb name, you know? Where am I going? Is this the right way? Yeah. Everything's a stupid name. That's the thing with everything. Too bad I can't recycle this metal shit into concrete. Lots of metal to recycle. Oh, seeing a ton of concrete. Here we go. Do the Caltrip. That's going to be the biggest. This will be 2 pieces of concrete at least, probably. We're going to talk about it on Wednesday, but we had so much fun on the road trip that I think we all really want to do more road trips. So I feel like that'll hopefully lead into more exciting travel stuff someday. Whenever we come up with whatever the next thing is. Come on. Come on. Oh, come on. What do you got? Oh, that wasn't much. That was disappointing. Ugh. Did you get a van? We rented a Chevy Suburban, I think. So, it was pretty roomy. It was not bad. We drove up there, took like, I don't know, 16 or 17 hours, and then we... Was there something over here? No. And then we spent 2 days in Deputy in Louisville, essentially. And then we flew home instead of making the drive back again, which seemed silly. I liked Louisville. It's a cute town. I don't think I mean, surely I'd been through it before, but I don't think I'd ever stopped. No memory of it. Austin to Tampa is 16 hours. That's true. Austin to my mom's house in Alabama is about 10 and a half. So that would make sense. Let's say I needed 7 of these bad boys. I wish I had a truck I could just load up, but we're doing it this way so we don't have to drive another vehicle all the way over here. This will be fine. It's going to be fine. Just have to do one at a time. But it's not hard and nothing. Just tedious. You live near Louisville? It's a cute place. They were having like a international festival while we were there. The base is so close, just driving another truck. Nah. We'll see what this recycles into. If we end up at 4 here, there's probably no point. I thought the cow trip would have been more. Three. I guess it's 6. Of course, we are going to have a vehicle over here to haul these. So we need 7 total. How long are we going? 37 minutes? That's not bad. You guys ever play Spray Paint Simulator? I don't know why, but I got into that this weekend. And I don't know if I was enjoying it. I still don't know if I enjoyed it, but I definitely played it a lot. You know, take your kids to St. Augustine when they're a little older. When I was a kid, and we lived in Jacksonville. I lived in Florida twice. I lived in Pensacola, which I really don't remember. Although I will talk about that a little bit today on the break show. Although, break show today at 3 p.m. Central Time on the Regulation Twitch channel, Regulation Pod, on twitch.tv/Regulation Pod. Anyway, when I lived in Jacksonville, I was in Jacksonville from like, I don't know, second to maybe 6th grade. I lived in Jacksonville, Florida, in couple different places. And when we would go like do stuff on the weekends, it was always St. Augustine. I went to St. Augustine so many fucking times as a kid. It was like, you go to the beach, you go to St. Augustine. It was the only 2 things we did in Jacksonville, I feel like. And I loved it. There was that fort there in St. Augustine. I remember having the first steak that I ever truly loved in St. Augustine. I remember it stuck out to me at a restaurant, and I felt fancy for ordering it. I was like maybe 7 or 8. 5, 8. We're good. Okay. We're good. Let me just get you out of the way. What base are we at? River base? Desert base. Yeah. Got your tickets to see Bachman Turner Overdrive and Blue Oyster Cult this week. It's going to be my first concert. What an interesting first concert. Congratulations. You must be very excited. First concerts are awesome. My first concert, I think, was Hall & Oates. But it might have been the Beach Boys. I just can't remember how exactly it lines up in my head. The timeline's a little screwy, but they were pretty close to each other in time. Yeah, I don't know, Mark. Savannah, I guess in like 1982 probably wasn't as vacation-y as it is now. Maybe it was. I don't know. This would have been, 1982 to 85, 81 to 85 maybe. Do a good job. Oh, I hate when that motherfucker. There we go. It sucks when you get caught in the fucking menu, the resource menu, and you don't want to be. You don't realize it because you didn't do anything to trigger it. Controls are mostly good, but still a little wonky from time to time. The first concert was Kiss for their 40th anniversary. Man, I never saw Kiss live. I thought about it last year, but I didn't go. Was it this year? I can't remember now. Where am I going to with this? It's not far, right? I can just go straight to the bridge I'm building. Yeah. Yeah. Be out this way, right? Woo! Burning up the rubber, driving fast. Fast and dangerous. Did everybody have a good weekend? I hope so. Emily was sick most of the weekend, so I was basically just like taking it easy and taking care of her. But I did get some bike riding in. But Friday and Saturday. Friday night and Saturday day. Went swimming at the pool that we have access to. Went to bingo, of course. Did some shopping for a break show. Had a root canal. Jesus, that sucks. Downloaded Panda, but at least you're past it now. Or at least I hope you're past it. You're past that part of it, you know. Whatever you did this time, you don't have to do that again, at least. Okay. Getting there. It says 2, but it meant 3. There you go. You're catching up. Visited my parents and played a great game of D&D. Oh, nice. I've thought a few times about. There's a bunch of local game shops that do D&D nights, and then there's a lot of those tavern-y type places that just run D&D campaigns and are also serve as bars or whatever. I've thought on occasion about sitting in on a D&D session at one of those places just as a stranger, but I don't know if I ever will. I would like it too much, and then I'd want to come back, and then it would turn into a routine, and then I don't know. Then I'd end up having to plan around it. Class reunion. Woof. What class reunion was it? 10, 20, 30, 40? One, two, three, 4. That's all we need. It's only 3. 4. In the process of unpacking my new flat, had a new episode of The Break Show. Got me a nice distraction from a set of boxes. Hell yeah, a sea of boxes. When's the last time you played World of Warcraft? Years. Years and years and years and years and years. Been a very, very long time. My wife and I went out on Saturday after dropping the kids off at Nana's house and spent the day on a date with a thrift shopping and ate at a local lunch at a Japanese place. Then we picked up the kids, went to IKEA, got cinnamon rolls, which they played the indoor playground. They have the hell yeah. Sounds like an awesome day, Mark. Yesterday, Emily and I had a nice little lunch at a pizza place called Loudmouth that we like. That was fun. She's feeling a little bit better. Got a coffee at a coffee shop that had a market, Sunday market, I guess, of all women businesses. It was cool. Bought a couple of McDonald's coffee mugs from the 80s or 70s that were cute, like milk glass, that spoke to me. Animal shelter took a dog on a foster field trip. Oh, that's nice. Class didn't even have a 10-year reunion. I didn't ever get invited to mine, so I don't even know. I'm sure my invite was lost in the mail. Not that I would have gone. Not that I would have actually gone. I don't think the one or two friends that I had would have been there either, so it would have really just been me sitting in a room full of the same strangers I sat in rooms with for 4 years. Let's see. My wife and I had a matinee show of the musical we're in yesterday, and our book club met for dinner for that. That sounds like a very cosmopolitan day. Performed in a musical and then had a book club. God damn, you guys sound smart and sophisticated. My wife and I just hung out and talked about, at a coffee shop and talked about Michigan and moving and stuff for a while, which was also a very productive day. Huh. Well, that's not ideal. Can we make it up? Yeah. They're going to get stuck on that, though, huh? Probably. Won't get stuck here. And then they'll be able to... Well, let's see, huh? Let's give them the benefit of the doubt. Let's get this guy out of the way. Ooh, a lot of concrete to recycle. And let's just see. God help me, he's not too big. If he can get over that hump without having to pour sand, that would be ideal. But if we need to pour a little sand there, we can. It's not the end of the world. Right. I don't want to get hit by that, stuck on that telephone pole. Oh, okay. You get over here and start clearing these bad boys out of the way real fast. He's probably going to get stuck on the bridge. Oh, there he is. Before he gets stuck on this, so. But we'll see. Oh, he made it. Shit. I mean, that's cool. Yeah. this bad boy out of there. That's probably good, unless he's got more. No, he's got more behind him, but they seem fine. Okay. It's a bunch of these motherfuckers, huh? Wow. Okay. That was a really good little bridge we built, huh? School reunions aren't as big a deal in Australia as they are in the U.S. I don't know why they're a big deal in the U.S., personally. Holy shit, what an absolute banger of a video. I don't which one are you talking about? Totally Annoying. Oh, the deputy video? Thanks. In this game, are your maps saved? And is the goal to build roads from place to place? Yeah, the goal is to do whatever the local community... So basically, you're dropped into a map, and there was like a flood or an earthquake or some sort of a natural disaster. And all the infrastructure's fucked up. Electricity's down, busted pipes everywhere, roads got destroyed, washed out in floods, and you've got to come in and you just got to get everything back up, get the electricity running again, get the plumbing going, drain, any flooded areas that you can, and then rebuild roads and bridges where they need to be, and just get the people back on their feet, essentially. So... like this one, we want to send supplies to the excavation area. Well, let's see what it says. Archaeologists were on the brink of discovering ancient secrets of this place, and their dig site was almost completely destroyed in the sandstorm. Seems like they've had to start all over again and could use a hand. The old generators are down, and the first thing here is to transport the truck with supplies to the excavation area and bring new generators to them. Like, that's one of them as an example. Repair. Where's where I am? Yeah, like this one. I might as well do this one because I'm right here. Okay. One of these bad boys. Do one of these real fast. Why not? I could probably fit two, huh? Fucking why not, right? Might as well. That's exactly how I wanted to grab it too. Perfect. Let go, and then there we go. Sweet. All right, where to? Oh, do I need to go this way? Uh-oh. Let me pay attention to where I'm going first. Not far. Not far. Okay, so I do need to turn around and go this way. Sweet. Tried that alternate mule over the weekend. It had the same stats as the Voron truck, but it drives very differently. It's higher, so it has more clearance, and it does better in mud, but it feels way more unstable. Yeah, I used the mule first until I got the Voron for a really long time, and I think the Voron has a slightly bigger truck bed, if I remember correctly, but I just find it to be more stable. I tipped over a fair amount with that mule, or I was fighting it constantly. I like this guy better, for sure. At least I think so. The stories and the life hacks, hell yeah. I've had so many Costco employees reach out to me and be like, we love it when people do that. We encourage it. Okay. Happy to oblige. Hey. All right, well, I guess that's probably my fault. Close enough. Sure. Oh, you are right here, aren't you? Okay. Getting there. What, we got 2 more to go here? Okay. Listen to last week's podcast episode, and I was like, oh, right, I just read that. This is stupid. Do you happen to see the Dallas-New York game yesterday? I didn't. I was leaving the house. Like, I watched the end of the Lions game, then it switched over to that in overtime, but I think we were headed somewhere, so I didn't get to check it out. Cowboys won, though, right? Field goal? Saw the Fart Ninjas? So I got an email about them, too, that said that some from a parent who said that their kids absolutely love them, and they're pretty adorable, so there you go. Strap it up. Brandon Aubrey saved the Cowboys yet again. Anyone catch the Minnesota-Atlanta game? I was kind of hoping that both teams would lose. I did. It was a pretty boring game. I didn't catch it all. I watched it in the background while I puzzled for a little while last night, and then while I played Spray Paint Simulator. So I was kind of giving it about 30% of my attention, but it seemed like both teams were as well. So seemed to kind of fit the mood. Watched a little bit of the Chiefs game, but couldn't finish that. Went out. We were just out doing stuff as well. Happy about the Lions, though. Gotta suck to be a Bears fan. Do it this way. Look, talk about crane envy, huh? Oof. It's like you and the guy she tells you not to worry about. What? Okay. Yeah, there we go. So that's done. Commission the power station near the lab. Oh, easy peasy. Might as well do that next, huh? Bomb it. Sand's picking up. Oh, hello. One of you boys, huh? Luckily, we don't have to go far. Didn't exactly bring the... Fuck it. Let's do it sideways. I got no problem doing it sideways. Keep it in low here. Might as well just back it straight the fuck up. The Bears suck for sure, yeah. Do they say what city's hosting the Super Bowl this year? I don't know. I mean, they did, I'm assuming. It's always announced pretty far in advance, but I don't know. I think I've heard you say some negative thoughts in the past about how was it for you to go from a beard down to a big mustache. Have you attempted to do it for a couple? No, I just got sick of my mustache. Beards are much easier to maintain than a mustache. That's all. At least the big dumb mustache I used to have. Oh. How the fuck am I supposed to get you over there? Okay. You guys see what's going on here. Come on. There you go. No, don't fall. Don't fall. This will be fine. This will be just fine. Got this guy to prop us up on the side. Makes like a little rail. Yeah. Perfect. Mark hopes he's never within a zeitgeist. I love it. Those are life goals. I think I could probably get there from here, right? Let's see. Yeah, there's that. Yeah, we'll be fine. Don't even think I'll need to reposition. They're made to roll around like this. Don't worry. It's not getting damaged. It's supposed to. Yeah. There we go. Steel beams? I don't want to do that shit right now. Mark, you are the zeitgeist. There you go. That's true. That's true. What how the video's doing? Let me see. What people think on YouTube about it so far. Man, there were so many thumbnails I could have picked, but I figured that was probably the most iconic. Oh, cool. People seem to like it. All right. Let's do... it's all right around here, though, isn't it? But what's the side mission? Where is that? That's across a bridge or something? What we got over here? No. Maybe. Let's see what we're pulling. Let's see what we're working with here. MF Doom has been the best thumbnail, but Grounded 2 is a close second. Thanks. I don't remember the Grounded 2 one, but I enjoyed making... I thought about doing only MF Doom for the rest of the Doomsday stuff, but if I'd had the idea early enough, I would have just done it for all the thumbnails, but I think doing it more than once this late in the game probably doesn't make sense. Think I could just drag this all the way up? I mean, I know I can't, right? Let's see. Where's the path? Up to here. And then, so I'd have to drag it along this. Drag it along this. Where does that get me? Right here. Or drag it up here and then along. That might actually be a little... I just don't know. Let's see how heavy it is. Well, that's not going to be a problem like that, isn't it? Let's do it the other way. Now, when they tell you to do a delivery mission, they want you to put this in a vehicle of some kind, in the bed of some sort of a truck, typically. But there's other ways. And I hear a lot of people don't know this, but with a generator, you want to tumble it a little bit first. So we're tumbling it as we go. Just gets all the joints loosened up so that everything runs smoothly. Gets the gunk out too, yeah. It's like hitting it with a hammer, you know? Sorry about your street sign. Fix that next week. We're heading through the stop sign. Traffic laws are only suggestions here. Give it the old sandblast treatment too. Yeah, rounded corners are safer. Nobody's gonna cut their arm open on an edge, and it's gonna look used, which is really nice. You know, it's like when you would buy blue jeans and then you'd buy. A lot of you guys probably weren't around for this, but in the '80s, stone-washed jeans became real. Stone and acid-washed jeans became a big deal. It's what everybody wanted to wear, and so you could buy stone-washed or acid-washed Levi's for pretty expensive, or you could do what my grandma did, which is you could buy a stone washing kit, which had some little pumice stones, and you just do it yourself. And then the jeans look old and worn, not brand new. And that's what we're doing with this generator. We're making it look like old jeans. Yeah, it gives it the weathered, worn-in look. Vintage everything is in right now. Did you guys see that? Oh, man. Never mind. I wanted to look at the art on the rock, but this is what it looks like. This is essentially how some of my Amazon boxes arrive. You should have seen the box that the Xbox Ones we bought for the company arrived in. It looked like it had been drug along by a 2-cart tracked vehicle through the desert.
Now that I took a closer look at
You read about this camp in the
I
newspaper?
remember reading about it in a newspaper. These guys were digging some distance from here, looking for an ancient temple or something. Got its location from a stone
Oh.
tablet, but I guess they were a bit off.
All right. Well, I seem to be driving right into some fucking rocks trying to read while I...
And the scientists rushed over here. I heard they were really excited about what they found. Until the storm filled their dig with sand. They don't seem too bothered being back at square one, though. You've got to give them that.
I wouldn't be bothered either because you know it's down there. You've already made the discovery. Now you just got to get back to it. It's got to be the worst, the anticipation of looking, but the fear that you won't find anything. Okay. Is this where you go? Right here? I hope. Seems like it. Seems like a place you'd go. You would think this thing would turn a little bit better considering. Just doo-doo turning. Crazy busy summer, so I missed a lot of content. Was wondering, what made you decide to do the streams early in the day rather than the afternoon? I don't know. Just seemed like a fun thing to do while I drink my coffee in the morning. I'm a morning person. Then I get it out of the way. And then I can have the rest of the afternoon to work on other shit, you know? I also figure there's probably not a ton of people streaming at 8 in the morning, and that there's a market of people that want to watch streams at 8 in the morning, or, you know, that are in other countries where it's not 8 in the morning. So figure, you know, take advantage of the fact that I'm an early worm, morning person. Fucking let go of it. There you go. Sweet. Oh no. Where am I driving this to? Let's see. Out of here. Okay. Around here. I guess I cross the bridge. Things get dicey. Fuck me. That's not where I've... Is that where I've been hanging? I guess that's where it wants it. Yeah. Nah, see, this is a totally different spot. Thank you. Okay, so, oof. Yeah. Okay. I doubt we'll get this done today, but maybe. shouldn't go too fast, but bend it. All right, this is where it falls apart. The slightest amount of dirt or sand. How many teaspoons are in a 5-gallon bucket? Good morning, Caesar. Hope you're doing well. VA appointment. Good luck. Doing great. How you doing, Bash? Hope everything goes well at your appointment. Desperately need to be a morning person. I just don't have the juice for it. Did the Army beat you in it, or have I always been an early riser? I think both. I think it's a combination of the military, for sure, at a formative age. Also age. I think the older you get, the more you naturally wake up early and go to bed early. It's just kind of a biological thing. But then also, I come from Mississippi farmers. It's my history, my family. And so they were, I think being a morning person was probably in my DNA from the get-go. I've always, as long as I can remember, been a morning person. I wake up at like 98% and I'm at 100% within 30 seconds, ready to go. What do I think the Celtics' chances of the championship are this year? Not great. Not great. What do you think their chances are this year? I mean, I think they'll make I think people are writing them off as a bad team too early. I think that they're going to make the playoffs still. I think they'll probably be the 6th or the 7th team. That's what I'm imagining. I think 7 makes sense. Jaylen Brown's going to have a great year. He didn't look good in the playoffs last year because he was injured, and we didn't find out till later. So I think that Brown is ready for the additional mantle and workload without Tatum. I think that Derek White is going to be a better player, continues to improve. You know, but it hurts to lose Porzingis when he was healthy. Definitely hurts to lose Drew, although he was diminishing. It'll hurt to lose Al if and when we do. I'm sure we will. We will not be the same team for sure. But we had to make some changes anyway. Thanks to the CBA, that team can't exist together anymore. I'm so fucking reasonably close to this. Dickhead. What? That's not what I wanted to do. Come here. Thank you. Thank you to everybody who's subbed or donated or bidded or any of that stuff today. I really appreciate it. Did you guys enjoy the quad stream on Friday? Anybody check it out? It's the first time we've done that. We had a lot of fun doing it. It was a little experiment, but I think it went well. You're anxious to see how Pritchard does this year? Yeah, I am too. I hope that he can be our starter and we don't have to let him go so that he can go make more money elsewhere on a lesser team to get more playing time. I'm a pretty big fan. I'm also hoping to keep Hauser, you know, We'll see how the young talent does. I did watch the summer league. I was impressed with a few people. It'll be interesting to see if Anthony Simons is on the team start of the season or if he's already gone. I'm a little undecided on him. He's a dude that I kind of liked back in the day, 2-3 years ago when he was first breaking out in Portland. And I was pretty excited by him. And he really hasn't done shit since. So we'll see. Back in my day. Oh, thank you so much, Cave. That's really kind of you to say. I'm glad you can make it too. Be even happier if this fucking truck will back up. God damn. Nope. Don't want to do it that way. Getting there. These fuel tankers are just the worst to drive in bad conditions. Just the worst. Or in any conditions, really. Other than perfectly smooth, flat concrete or pavement. Okay. We'll just pull it in now. Right? Right? As Elegant Elliot often would say. Right? I would be curious if there's a way to make an amount of spoons be less in volume than the teaspoon that they hold. I think the idea is to get stressed out about sports so you can ignore the bigger things. Being a sports fan seems stressful. It's the best thing in the world. It can be, but it can also be super rewarding and fun. Okay. So now we just need this guy. It's that big. It doesn't seem too big to carry. Let's find out. Let's see if we can drag it. I have a set of measuring spoons that go down to 1/64th of a teaspoon. No shit. Man, I keep forgetting how bad the fucking turning is in this thing. God damn. I don't know that the pieces are there, but I mean, there are pieces there. I don't know if the pieces are there, but I don't think this is the way I'm supposed to go. Nope. Well, it's definitely not. Looks beautiful over here, though. If I was in a Scout, I would just continue checking that out, but I'm not. Did I ever watch the truck movie Sorcerer? I haven't. I saw it on Amazon the other day, though. It's on my list of movies that I will probably get around to sooner or later, of which I've been watching a lot. I'm on movies again, big time. I've been watching a lot of 80s horror. I watched Chopping Mall over the weekend. I need to finish it. Watched almost all of Chopping Mall. Watched a couple other things that are so all right related. River of Death, which is what this week's episode will be about, and Out of Control, I think I watched. When would you ever need that small of a unit and measure in cooking or baking? I guess when you're poisoning somebody and you need like the tiniest amount, you know? You don't want to overdo it because then people will tell that the poison was in there. So it's probably just for that, just for poison. Poison and poisoning people. Okay. So this is right. You watched The Equalizer for the first time? Hell yeah. I didn't watch The Scanner Darkly. It was all anybody could talk about in Austin when they were making it. It kind of made me not want to watch it. I knew a lot of people that worked on it that were... I like Richard Linklater a lot, don't get me wrong. But some of the local people that I knew that worked on it are kind of... I wasn't a huge fan of. Yeah, that was the rotoscope movie. It's a cool idea. I'm excited to help these people, these archaeologists out. Hopefully they can make some important discoveries. And I'll know that in some small part, I played a hand, you know? Even if that hand was just delivering fuel and a generator. Be proud to have contributed to the enrichment of our global collective historical knowledge. They will name their discovery the Geoffosaurus. Oh, I doubt they would name anything after the fuel depot guy. I'm just happy to have helped. It's very simple. Farmer Geoff vibes. Drive a truck. Point A, point B. This might not be the vehicle for this. Is this the item? Right here? Yeah. Oof. Tight turns. Oof. Make it, 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 make it. Nice. Okay. On our way. How many UNESCO World Heritage sites have y'all been to? That's such a Mark the Frog question. I've been to a few, Mark. I'd have to look at the list and see. I went to a bunch when I was in Greece and Turkey, I feel like. But I've been to a bunch I went to some in Italy a couple years ago. I've been to a few. That's a great question. Not a very AI question. Seems like a human question. Man, Geoff really makes these 2-hour ambulance rides more enjoyable. Man, Are you driving an ambulance for 2 hours, or are you in an ambulance for 2 hours? That's a long trip. You guys make these long desert generator and supply drop drives go so much faster. You have no idea. It's lonely out here. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Snake pointed that way, I guess. There's got to be a pretty big list. Driving? Well, then listen, don't watch. All right. All right. Okay. Stop getting stuck on those stupid fucking 2x4s or 4x4s or whatever they are. That's better. Oh, hell yeah. Look at us. Ripping it up. The eggheads are a funny bunch. They haven't even finished digging the temple, but they've already salivating about another big memorial complex nearby. Oh, cool. They found a hint to its location in the wall. They're digging now, and they want help accessing the place. Locating the place, not accessing. The person in charge says he wants to find a safe box with old manuscripts from his colleague somewhere in Elamir. I guess the colleague is in evacuation now, but is so excited to hear about the discovery that he doesn't mind the safe being broken into. Okay. So we're safe thieves. Gonna brew pumpkin beer? Hell yeah. What's your surgery for? Mark the Frog said, I just got breakfast in the spot in Winter Haven, Florida called Mr. Donut. Got a bacon, egg, and cheese bagel, 3 donuts, and a cup of coffee for $11. Nice. Mr. Donut's a good name. A guy like Mr. Donut is a guy I feel like I could trust, you know? Right ACL and bone graft. Jesus Christ. I imagine the recovery on that won't be fast or fun. I'm so sorry. Plus, you're probably going to miss most of the season. Maybe you can come back for the playoffs. ACL is hard to recover from. Kevin Durant said it was, what, about 700 days before he felt normal again? Not normal. Sorry, that's not right. Before he felt 100% again. So, that, you know, may be different varying on what professional athlete you are. Thank you for everything from the beginning of age to now. Thank you for the years of content and laughs. So many of us love you, and we all hope you are happy and healthy and well. Thank you for everything. No problem, Flamey. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by and saying those nice things. Somebody with a name like Flames of Icarus probably has a lot going on. I appreciate you taking the time to stop by and say those kind words to me. Hopefully you'll stick around and we can continue to hang out. and you don't fly too close to, you know, that whole thing. Did you guys play Kid Icarus when you were... Well, if you were alive in the NES days? Never understood why they didn't continue that franchise. That was such a cool game. Oh, Crown's no big deal. Crown is no big deal. Easy peasy. Don't be nervous about a crown or worry about a crown. Anything?
Good job finding
Go. That was fast.
Could you drive it to the Egghead affiliated translator in Tipple? The professor told
Yeah,
me he's
looks
going
like
to
here.
name whatever they find after us too if you do. Ain't that guy sweet? And weird.
Excuse me. Hold on just a second. So sorry about that. That was my kid calling. Just wanted to give me an update on some stuff. So talk to her for a second. Let's see if we can unfuck this thing. Oh, there is sound? Oh, okay. God, you had me scared that I hadn't muted the phone call. Not that there was anything you shouldn't hear, but she's doing great. I'm not muted now, though, right? Okay, cool. Thank you, Texan New Yorker. Where's this guy? Up there. I'll do it this way. I don't know if this guy I was so excited to get. I thought he was so cool, but he hasn't been super useful yet. So we'll see if he's able to flip this guy. Or I really don't need to, actually. I just need to get the safe, right? I don't really need to flip shit. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. God, this guy's not powerful. You would think he would be, but he's really... Oh, shit. Free hugs, Ryder. Thank you so much. Hell yeah. Appreciate you. Okay. How far are we going here? Oh, we gotta cross the bridge, huh? Huh. Probably makes sense to go back the way we came, honestly. Excited to the journey of the regulation after the end of this? Hell yeah. Hell yeah, it was a good video. Gavin did a really good job editing it, and I think he did a great job of showing how much genuine fun and delight we had on that trip. It was also fun to be doing a secret trip that nobody could know about, you know? Trying to keep people from finding out about it. Which was easy because we spent 2 days in Louisville and nobody recognized us or saw us or cared. If we want to go anywhere to be invisible, Louisville, Kentucky's the place to go. You can only have an active winch when you're in a vehicle, so I don't know. Like, if it was multiplayer, could I have, like, Burn Dog winch to Antonio winch to me? I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I kind of agree. We probably do need a hamburger remote. I'm going to get on that at some point. I still got to get the back catalog uploaded to YouTube. It takes me for... It's not hard. It's just so much else going on. Let's see. What time is it? 9:41? All right, we'll stop at 10 again. We'll just do our morning 2. Hopefully we can get this delivered in time. Should be able to. It would be cool. I actually pitched this idea to Gavin because there's this safe, but there's also one earlier in the game. And I was saying it would be cool if we could put winch 2 vehicles. We can. I don't know why I'm asking. Why I'm saying I don't know. You can. I think you absolutely can, because I pitched to Gavin a things to do video where we both attach to this safe and drive it around like Fast and Furious 5, but it was on a different map. There was a safe on Sunken. I don't remember where it was, but this safe would work just as well. So, who knows? Maybe. Fucking Christ. Maybe we'll definitely film that at some point. Tug of war, yeah. Stress testing the fridge. No, it's a big ass safe. Yeah, we had some. We had like a Fast and the Furious idea with it, but we had like another idea for it too. We wanted to try. On a real note, have the here the vibes in here have been a breath of fresh air from the past week. Oh, thank you. Yeah. We're just relaxing, enjoying our time together. No stress, no muss, no fuss, no pressure, no judgment. Some judgment. A tugboat sim. Regulation train, yeah. It would be like chained together. That'd be very funny. It's nice not to be talking about political goings on. Well, you don't have to. Nobody's going to do that here. There's plenty of that going on in every channel on television and on the radio and on the internet and on Spotify and on podcasts. It's all hot garbage. It's the last 20 minutes of Fast Five. Yeah, essentially. Man, I just got hungry all at once. Whew. As I get older, my body changes. I don't appreciate it and I don't enjoy it. Sometimes I do. In some ways I do, but in a lot of ways I don't. And one of the ways I don't enjoy getting older and my body changing is that I now get hungry in a different way. Like, you know how people describe getting hangry? Gus was like, it gets hangry. Both of my ex-wives would get hangry. A lot of people I know get hangry. I've never had that problem. I've never had that issue. But I feel like this in the last year, I've started to get hungry in a different way where I feel, I'm like, oh, it makes me mad. And I realize, oh, this must be what getting hangry is. But I never got that way before. And now I just go from 0 to hangry, like, quickly, it feels like. Crazy how the body changes as we age. We just got a Rudy's that opened up in town, and I'm so happy. Congratulations. Where do you live? What state? I know they're doing a lot of expansion. Grab a Snickers, yeah. I turn into Betty White or something. I get angry. I get tired angry for sure. Or not angry, but snappy as well. Like, I get bitchy when I'm tired. I'll get like this face. That's the attitude. But I've never had that for food. But here we are as I get older. Bump, bump, bump. While you deliver the surprise to the archaeologist, could you also take care of another small errand? Jesus Christ, lady. This one's from the translator on Tiffle, okay? He says he found the location of some tablet he's been chasing for years in those papers. Could you go and check the spot out? It shouldn't take you too long. That actually sounds fun. Is there a vehicle? Do I have a vehicle over here somewhere? Yes, I do. I got a much better vehicle over here, much closer. That's why you don't put your toys away when you're done playing with them. You never know when they'll come in handy in the exact spot you left them in. Okay, let's look at the fucking map. Oof. Oof. I guess let's skirt around the side if we can. That's no good. Just full send it off the cliff. Oh, pretty trees. I can get down there if I need to. Aha!
Oh, geez.
Here we are.
The translator mentioned a lost gorge, but I
Oh, jeez.
What happened to the driver? Car's still being here and all. Could you do me a favor and be extremely
Could you do me a
careful?
favor and
I
be
have to send
extremely
someone
careful?
looking for you. And who's got the time for that?
This is a mistake, right? It's a mistake. Flip over. Stay on the top. Up top. And nailed it. Excellent. There's a pot to break around here, you say? Okay. I'll look for... There's some pots. Lost Olympics. You want to rock? Oops. Don't want to start a party. Cool. So what do I need to do? Take the ancient artifact? Is this the ancient artifact? This is the ancient artifact. Well, well, well. Front flipping for style. I love it. Let's get out of here. Get out of here. Scram. How can this thing be that heavy? It's a stone tablet. Let's see. If I... Do we think we can make it to the right? Yeah, right. Oh, I hate to drive through this pretty little pond here. Oh boy. Oh, I might have been too ambitious with my ability to get up this. Can I get up this without it? Nah. Nah. Absolutely not. But I could go down it safely, probably. Does this game have lore? Not really, no. At least not that I'm aware of. This is the most like ancient artifacty type stuff we've done, and I think it just happens to be because this is just the map that we're on. It makes sense with the kind of things that go on in this area. A lot of archaeology, I guess. Guess we're gonna deep water. You're deep water. Guess we're gonna see what's this way. Do it first person style. Uh-oh. Can I? I can, right? This would be fine. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. It's important to wash your ancient artifacts in the native pond water. It prevents it from... Yeah, it keeps pollutants away. Break. All right, now. I can pop up here. Don't know what good that does me. Doesn't look like it does me a lot of good. I can continue. Uh-huh. I think I see. I see. Hope everyone's had an excellent start to the week. Hell yeah. We're all starting the week off right together. hanging out on a Monday morning, drinking our coffee or our morning drink of choice, ignoring the fact that the world's on fire in every direction, just helping a community out, helping some archaeologists out. Love the road trip video. Thank you so much. We were very excited to make it, and even more excited to show it off to you guys and have you guys watch it and hopefully enjoy it. So I'm glad you dug it. It was a long time coming, that video, but we were so happy to be able to finally make it and to be able to, and it is the sole reason we haven't made Fuck Face Off Season 2, which is one of the most requested things that we've done. And we get a lot of people asking about it always. And we really want to make more, but we had to complete the rewards and the punishments of Season 1 before we could begin in Season 2. That just felt ridiculous to do. So now that we've done that, back in business. Where? Oh. Oh, what am I doing? Ridiculous. Oh, well, first off, I'm fucking stuck somehow. That's what I'm doing. Being ludicrously stuck. I do not need to be in here doing this. I need to be on a fucking road. There we go. All right. Back at it. Next season, every month delayed on doing punishment has to come off team rating. Well, we would have got to it a lot faster, but we lost our budget to go to deputy at Rooster Teeth. And then so we were pretty ready to go. And then money got tight and we couldn't go. And then the company went under. So we had to start a new company. You know, it just took a while. Unexpected and unfortunate delays, but we got through them. Now we're back in business. Now we're humming along. The billboard reveal was hilarious. Who knew all this time you guys were giants? Oh, thank you so much. I had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with that. I did took me a long time, believe it or not, to find that billboard. I bought a few before I found the one that was the right one that would work for us. I thought Gavin did such a good job on the force perspective for it. That was really cool. That and the Nick thing are just the whole video to me. Doing any fantasy leagues this year? College pick'em, like I always do every year. I don't think Andrew's in it this year, but it's with me and the in-laws, and Burn Dog and Vanessa are both, they're in it every year. What was Fuck Face Off? It was Fuck Face. It was a first show we did on Fuck Face where it was our professional sports league, and we created I think it's called Big League Baseball, 3 or 4. We created teams, created all the characters. Mine was all Dallas, the TV show themed. And then we simmed a league against all of our teams where we watched and commentated like a live sporting event, but we didn't actually play. And then the winner of the league got the billboard in Deputy, Indiana. And we've decided that the loser in any situation is never the team that comes in last. It's actually the team that comes in second, because they were the closest to winning and didn't get there. They got the closest to success, but ultimately failed. And so we decided to punish the second place person, in which case Eric won Fuck Face Off Season 1, and Nick got second place. So he was the ultimate loser. So he had to wear the red Astro Boy boots at the mall for an hour. And Eric got a billboard erected in the center of the regulation universe, which is Deputy, Indiana. First place loser, yeah. Will Fuck Face Off 2 be Patreon exclusive? I don't know the answer to that. It might be, it might not be. And it's not because it's a discussion, it's because I can't remember. we've talked about so much in so many different directions that it's just hard for me to keep it all straight. So I genuinely don't know the answer. I apologize. So weird that they make you turn some of them in. They make you hit right on the D-pad. Sounded positively elated when he got that tablet. Said he's been looking for it all his life. Doesn't really take much to make certain types happy. Just an incredibly rare tablet that hasn't been seen for thousands of years. Yeah, just the little things. As far as I'm concerned, him not invoking some ancient curse when reading that tablet will be enough. All right, we're done with side objectives for now. We just have install the relay stations around the lab and commission the power substation near the lab. I doubt these are the last two missions on the map. Right? Like, that's, what are the chances? Is there anywhere we still haven't really explored? I guess the edge of that, the edge of this. Not really. Not really. Nothing there. Yeah. Can't be much left. Install relay stations. Those are not... That's not a big mission. Those are easy. And then... This is just collecting 5 steel beams. Easy peasy. Do that over here at the steel beam factory. We don't have anybody over there, do we? We ain't got no people over there right now. And then maybe that's it. Let's see. We'll see what we end the day at. Say like 86%. You should train amiibos in Super Smash Brothers. We did something similar to that in that we used simulated Super Smash Brothers to determine who the president and the secretary of the company were. 93%. Wow. That means we're right at the end of it. We're right here at the end. Damn. Feels like we've been playing Sandswept for fucking ever. So the idea that we might be moving on to Colonel here pretty soon and then eventually these bad boys. Oof. Very exciting. Very, very, very exciting. Thank you for hanging out with me this morning. Thank you for hanging out with me every morning, Monday through Wednesday, sometimes Thursday, sometimes Friday. Hopefully you will check out the very special video we released on YouTube and on the Patreon today. Regulation took a trip to the center of the Regulation universe. Hopefully you will listen to the Regulation podcast this Wednesday where we talk in depth about it. Hopefully you'll check out So All Right tomorrow and my wife's podcast, Clutch My Pearls. And don't forget I am on Cameo if you need me. And all these archives go on YouTube under the YouTube channel Fake Geoff or Fakey Jeffy. I genuinely can't remember which one it is. I will be back here tomorrow morning to finish up Sandswept and probably, honestly, start Colonel. So looking forward to that. Love you. Bye.